everybody, Tasha here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. Welcome back. And to everybody new, hello and welcome. Exciting event. I've been MIA for about a week, I guess, from making videos anyway. And this little bundle in my arms is the reason why. Wow, did this baby give me a difficult pregnancy and labor and all of that. So but finally tonight at 9:15 p.m. Wednesday, August 11th, this baby was born. So we have a Pixi Baby born. So this is a baby that I have created myself. My Pixie Squad, my channel members, have been following along, seeing the works in progress, and just following this baby's journey, as well as the rest of my journey new in painting Reborn. So this is baby number 6 that I've created myself. Really exciting. If you would like to support my channel and become a member, you can click the blue join button next to subscribe, or there's a link in the description down below. It is $1.99 a month. That's all inclusive. You can cancel at any time. You must be 18 years or older to join. Lots of fun in there for like the price of a cup of coffee a month. It's everything behind the scenes here at Pixie Mommy's Reborns. While I'm at it, I might as well remind you all, subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss a video. So I am sure you all are anxiously wanting to see this baby, and literally he was just officially born. I cut the last zip tie, and I just sat down with him. I put the little hospital cap and diaper and his bracelets. In fact, I still have to put his little made with love that I put on all my babies, the little heart on the string with that says made with love, and I'm going to do that right here with you all. So this baby is freshly born, being very quiet, I might add, for all the trouble you have given. Yes, little one. But without further ado, I'm sure you all would like to meet this little one. It is a boy. Do you all recognize this sculpt? So let's get you all in here a little better on the baby. Who recognizes that little grumpy face? Oh my goodness, were you? Trouble, trouble, trouble. So everyone, please welcome Matthias Pixie. And Matthias Pixie is the Elijah sculpt by Joanna, I'm going to butcher her last name, Joanna Kazmierzak, to the best I can say it. He's a fairly new sculpt, and I saw this face a few times in the prototypes and a few collectors getting theirs, and I just had to order the kit. This little guy almost didn't make it. I almost just set him aside to strip him because I was just at a point where, I just wasn't sure. And then finally, I worked through that. I'm glad that I did. But y'all in my membership know what it's just been. Even just the last final details of his hair and cutting his hair, it's just been days and days, nights and nights. I'm just sharing more of him as we peek along. Oh, there's his little legs. So he is painted very newborn, and in he's not an AA skin tone, but he's a little bit darker. But let me show you all his hair. So I don't know what I was going for at first. I was like, well, maybe like a I don't know. like a, maybe like a Hispanic, or, you know, a mix, something of a mix. But he's got, you all know by now, from my love of painting the tiny ones, that I paint kind of very colorful, very, very newborn, and all that. So I will, of course, do a details video. My channel members will be the first ones to see all his details. Well, they've been seeing pictures as, oh, look at you. Oh, as they go along. Oh, we just want to give him time, though. I mean, he was literally just born. Y'all are seeing a reborn, just freshly hatched. Oh, the labor. Oh, my goodness, the labor. And that's exactly what he looks like. A very freshly born, with that kind of cranky, just came through the birth canal, not happy about seeing the light and the noise and coming out of that comfy, cozy place. Mom, I feel like that's the exact little face we have here. So his hair is, of course, going to be a hot mess. Because I just, you know, threw a cap on it. But it actually looks kind of cute, messy. So he has it's the gold. The color is golden copper. So but you know, it's not thick. It's not thin. It's not thick. It's kind of in between. But it doesn't look like that dark coppery. It looks like more of a strawberry blonde, like, as to what it looks like. I'm debating on trimming a little more, maybe in the back. I'm not sure. I will, you know, I really take my time, and I spent like 2 nights just cut his hair alone. Just kept going back and forth, and I'm not sure. I kind of was going for maybe a little shorter of a look, but I didn't want to take too much because I don't know, it still looks really nice. So I'm thinking on it how I want to proceed, because when you comb it down, cutting can be tricky, because sometimes when you take off length, then it can actually look like fuller. You know what I'm saying? It's like our hair, you know, if you layer it and go short and kind of get layers in it, it sometimes makes it fuller. So you almost have to leave some of the length to get a certain look. But I don't know. I will be talking more in my channel membership as far as that, and, like, you know, because we talk all the creating parts of babies and that sort of journey, and then out here y'all get to see the little finished products, and of course my collecting and everything else. So anyway, that's kind of his hair wet. I actually can't even see it in this video because it's kind of half-assed done, but he's got a really nice swirl going on, and he's got all of the, there's still hair in the brush from when I was cutting it. He's got all of the details. He's got the Lanuga painting and rooting. He's got the painted and rooted eyelashes, eyebrows, and then I actually did root lashes for him, but they're very light in color, so they're just kind of barely there lashes, but they're there. I hadn't rooted lashes yet, so I wanted to, you know, just do that, and so it looks nice, and I like that you can kind of barely see it there. See, I'm not sure with his hair, like, where I want to go from here. He's got some of the, I won't say I got it perfect, like the 3D peach fuzz, but, you know, I got it there, and you know, I'm new at painting, so you know, I feel like for where I'm at, you know, in, you know, mid-March was my first baby, so it's only, you know, been a few months. I'm very pleased with, you know, each baby that's turning out, and I'm learning new things, and you know, so I'm very pleased in that. I'm glad that I didn't give up on this little guy, because look at him. Oh my gosh. I don't know, playing this back, how, if he looks really real, or you know how he looks, but this is him. He also has a beautiful belly plate. The sculpt did not come with a belly plate, but I chose to buy a full front body plate. It is gender specific. It is anatomically correct. So for those of you that don't want to see vinyl baby, you know, a full front belly plate, you know, skip ahead a little bit, because I'm going to show you, and it has, you know, a penis. Okay. So here is his belly plate. Which I thought came out absolutely beautiful and looks really, really nice for photos. I took a few photos like when he was finished, but before I assembled him. I haven't taken any photos since I put on his head, but I really like to have a belly plate with each baby I paint. For myself, having those photos, you know, I like, I feel like it really adds to the realism in the photos and gives you more like fun options. And then of course any of them that do go to new mommies. So that was another really exciting thing this week, on to talking about new mommies. And a lot of you probably have seen on my community wall or on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, there's a link in the description of the video as well to my Instagram account, where I post pretty much on a daily basis there, and you can see all the babies in my collection. So I sold my first baby. Well, it's not the first one I made, but he was the fourth one I made, little Ishmael, my half pint. That was a kind of spur of the moment decision. I feel like it was something that I was impending on and just nervous about, you know. It's a big thing. Like, it's one thing painting these babies that are sculpts that I'm painting for myself, and that I'm painting like the style that I really love. That's my personal preference. But, you know, it's another thing thinking, you know, that's when you start really critiquing your own work, I think, is when you're thinking about, you know, it for other people. But I will say this, I am glad, and I will continue to always create babies with the intention of that they're going to be in my collection until otherwise thought of. I've gotten a lot of questions since I posted that Ishmael was going home. You know, people asking him, you know, selling, and you know, how to get a Pixi Baby, and so on and so forth. I think I've tried to answer most people, but I will just say here to anyone that is will inquire now. Kind of every time I have a new baby come up, I get that question a lot, which, you know, I get that. So for right now, so what I had decided to do finally with Ishmael, because I did make him for my own collection, and the half pint's probably my favorite sculpt. So it was like, oh my gosh, that was a crazy decision, but I have more of the kit put away. So, you know, because it's a limited edition kit, so I don't have to worry if it sells out. I do have more kits. so I can paint that baby for myself again in the future. And I thought, let me get this over. It was just time. So how I went about making a just like, going forward, as I mentioned, my Pixie Squad, my channel members, they are seeing everything behind the scenes. So they see when the kits come in, what I have. I usually will give like a kit review, and I'm not necessarily always sure what baby I'm gonna start next, but they have an idea of what kits I have, and from there, the inquiries that came in, I just made kit lists so that no, I've gotten the question like, will I be doing customs, and like things of that nature. No, I that's, because I'm not doing this to like be an artist, I'm painting for the love and for my collection, and just, of course, if I'm just loving it so much and want to continue, I have to obviously, look to let some go. And I'll tell you, what an amazing feeling to have someone else be loving and enjoying a baby that I created. Like, that is a feeling like no other. It really is an amazing feeling, and so I'm happy about it. So, but I'm new. I'm brand new, really. And I've been spending a lot of time painting, but yeah. And so my members are like seeing which babies I'm working on. They're also getting the experience of watching these babies come to life, and it creates like a bond and a special experience. So what I did with Ishmael is the first mommy that was on the list for a half pint kit. I naturally contacted her, and she snatched him right up. So that's how I'm working right now. I do have a few people that aren't in membership because they're just like not on YouTube or whatever. Folks from Instagram that have contacted me, just a few that I'm put it this way, that I see that I'm comfortable with by looking at their collections, that there's some evidence that they really are drawn to the same taste and style I have. So because I just I just want any few babies, and it'll be more few and far between because I don't have a ton of time on my hands. I am creating babies for myself, so the few special babies, Pixi babies that are going to be in the future going to new mommies or daddies, I want that to be a super special experience for the new potential Pixie parent. So anyway, so that's where I'm at. It's a marathon, not a sprint. As far as pricing, like right now, because that was another thing. It's like, oh, where do you go with that? Right now, I am just using the standard like crafting formula. So you add up all your supplies out of pocket, what it costs, and make that baby and times 3, and that gives you an estimate as I go along in the future. When I reach certain points, then I may add like a rooting fee on top of that, a painting fee, or just up it a little, however you go along. I'll have to see. But for right now, so much work goes into them, and oh gosh, I'll tell you, when I am rooting these babies, I'm like, you couldn't even pay me enough. It's like, oh, it's so tedious. I don't love and really enjoy rooting itself, but I enjoy attempting to achieve or achieving the results that I, am trying to, and I'm enjoying learning, how to do the things that I want to do and create the looks that I want to create. So I am enjoying that part, but when I'm in the moment, anyway. But anyhow, so that's where I've been totally distracted with the past week, is finishing up this little guy. I chose the name Matthias for him because to me he really looks like a Matthew, but I like more kind of different names. And when I was looking at like versions of Matthew, Matthias means literally gift from God, and I feel like he really is a gift from God, because like I said, I thought I was gonna wind up putting him aside to strip. It's just, I've spoken to some like artists about this, and a few people are saying, some kits are just a little more trickier. Could be the vinyl. It just, there's numbers of reasons, but it just wasn't an easy baby to achieve what I was going for. And I just kept kind of getting hung up. I really started to kind of take off and finish him after letting Ishmael go. I think that was causing almost like a quote writer's block in a way, because it was weighing on me, and I'm just like, I really just want to get this over with, the sale of first baby, because at that point, like, you keep ordering supplies and kit, everything, and I realizing like I can't keep putting this off, because at a certain point I'm going to need to do it. I'm really reaching that point. And I was thinking, just you just worry and wonder, you're so sweet, he's so like new. So anyway, after that, it took off, and his whole kind of little vision came together, and here he is. So anyways, that's the name I gave him. I hope you all enjoyed seeing him. I will be doing a details video of him at a certain point. Of course, I'll be sharing lots of pictures, so don't forget to follow me over on Instagram. Like I said, hop in the Pixie Squad. You'll see a lot more and all that behind the scenes. But either way, it's amazing to have you all here for this journey, and thank you for coming to see all the babies in my collection and my newest journey in painting. And on my community wall, there's a link to Jody's box opening, which is Ishmael's new mommy, if you'd like to go see the first Pixi Baby gone home. And also don't forget on Michelle, or as you all know her as Shell Bea, on Shell Bea's channel, she is having a Reborn baby giveaway. It's a sold out limited edition sculpt, extremely generous giveaway, full proper giveaway, well, free baby. So head on over. I'll put a link to Michelle's channel in the description below when she reaches 1,000 subs, and she can go live on her phone to do the draw. That's when she will be announcing the winner. So go ahead and take your chances. And Michelle is been putting out videos left and right, lots of just great information for newbies, fun, just a lot of fun for everybody. So lots going on, lots to check out, and we've got a new Pixi Baby. So welcome, little Matthias, to Reborn Babyland. All right, everyone, until next time, God bless.